Hi, everybody. I'm here. I'm here. Let me know if you can't hear me. Okay. I have all of my usual stuff tonight. All of it is here. I'm just using my computer instead. I'm doing good. How are you? Physically, everything, I'm okay, but the world is on fire. So, life's a beach. So, who's going first? Who would like to be in line? Drop a comment with a. You guys know what to do. Drop a comment with the thing, with the emoji. That's the word. And I will do some tarot and magic and shit. Got my guitar. I'm keeping an eye on all the comments. Husband's getting the babies to bed because they fought me like crazy. Okay. Ooh, I forgot my little bell. I'll be right back. Wouldn't be right if I forgot my thing. Okay. I see Jack Skellington. Got you. I just need to grab my lighter real quick so I can light my incense. I couldn't find my damn matches. Had to go all the way downstairs for my lighter. This is weird. You're usually watching the cards, not me. Okay. Here's the part that's going to be interesting because I usually, you can see me shuffling them. That's the, because I can turn it down a little. There we go. Not to show off my boobas though. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. So this is for heart emoji. Lion strength is the profile picture, and this is for TikTok. I'm also checking on Substack, so if you are there too, ooh, the Empress for your present. But I'm also checking on Substack too, so if you are there, I am watching for comments on both TikTok and Substack. You have the Tower reversed for that last one. That's the last one that fell. So your future is the Tower reversed. Oh my God. And then we have Jade. Thank you. I will remember eventually. Maybe. We'll see. For your advice card, we have... Nope. Body someone. The only reason I didn't shuffle these, by the way, is I shuffled a lot of these before I got here. So the Fool reversed is your advice card. You have all major arcana cards. All major arcana cards. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put these back. That's kind of insane. Here we go. Starting with your past, the Wheel of Fortune. There we go. Oh, that's better. Okay. There we go. That'll work. Got to find a way that I can angle myself here around my microphone and not, you know what I mean? There we go. Use my other hand, dipshit. Okay, so this is for Jade on TikTok. Like Oogie Boogie's roulette wheel, the Wheel of Fortune is all about chance. This card represents major life changes and shifts in luck. You have reached a turning point in your life, the moment when the storm clouds part, the sun comes out, and your luck begins to change. Now may be the time to make a big move. Whether you switch careers, begin a new romance, jumpstart lifestyle shifts, or relocate across the country, you'll have good fortune on your side. So this was your past. Need to angle that better, Jesus. Okay. Your present is the Empress. So we go from the number 10 to the number 3. The Empress is a maternal, nurturing figure who enjoys self-indulgences and life's creature comforts. Our Empress is the corpse mom who is often seen leading her child on a leash. Upright, this is a call for compassion. Being patient and kind with yourself and others will get you further than any other approach. Now is a great time to nurture and indulge your creative impulses, and staying grateful will help you keep a positive, healthy outlook. Hey, honey. You did it.
No, Danny's still awake. I told him to go to sleep.
That's fine.
Go to sleep.
Thank you, honey. I will get it in a second. The Tower. So the Tower reversed is your future for Jade. All major arcana, and that's the second time you've got a reading with all major arcana. Oh gosh. Whoo, it's just doubling down then. Okay. Jack plots his Christmas takeover high in his tower, but his scheme doesn't go according to plan, creating chaos in both the human world and the holiday worlds. The tower represents unexpected destruction, confusion, and major upheaval that illuminates the truth. Reversed. Sometimes the tower reversed indicates you're going through a very personal, cataclysmic transformation. Soul searching and honesty will see you through the fog. Other times, the tower reversed indicates resistance to the change brought on by the catastrophe. Don't fear the unknown. Embrace it. I lost my space. Embrace the inevitable for a smoother transition into brighter days. Your advice card is the Fool reversed. Okay. Your advice is the Fool reversed. The Fool represents someone who's starting an exciting adventure. Jack Skellington, like the Fool, is enthusiastic and determined as he sets out on his ill-advised journey to take over Christmas. Channel Jack Skellington's childlike enthusiasm. But when reversed, Jack's naivete and idealism initially blind him to the damage he causes when taking over Christmas. Learn from his mistakes. Stay excited about the future, but be sensible, and look before you leap. Okay. It doesn't... So the Tower, yes, I can reread the Tower. That's no problem. Okay, so internet was laggy, so here we go. Reread of the Tower. Jack plots his Christmas takeover high up in his tower, but his scheme doesn't go according to plan, creating chaos in both the human world and the holiday worlds. The tower represents unexpected destruction and confusion, and major upheaval that illuminates the truth. Sometimes the tower reversed indicates you're going through a very personal, cataclysmic transformation. Soul searching and honesty will see you through the fog. Other times, the tower reversed indicates resistance to the change brought on by the catastrophe. Don't fear the unknown. Embrace the inevitable for a smoother transition into brighter days. There are... Hey, hello, everybody. Yes. So I am on both TikTok and Substack, so I'm going to be looking down at both comments. So this is for Jade on TikTok. The past, we have the Wheel of Fortune. You've recently completed one cycle and you've stepped into a brand new one right after the other, right? In this personal present, you are recommended to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself. You might even be the mother in this situation. You might be the friend who is taking care of everybody else's needs. And then we have the future, which is the Tower reversed. This points to you likely resisting the changes that are happening right now. And it's best if you just face what's going on with a rational mind rather than a panicked one, whatever that means for you. Kind of going back to the Empress of taking care of your mental well-being. The Fool reverse is saying that there might even be something to be excited about for the future. With all of this destruction, with all of this change, while you're resisting it, it might be something exciting. Just look before you leap. Make sure you're not taking everything at face value. So for Jade, we had past, present, future, and advice. Next, I have Awakened Soul on Substack. Let me know which tarot deck you'd like me to use. I've got them all up. Welcome, everybody. You're welcome. I'm glad it made sense, Jade. Thank you. I'm always doing the free ones. You know that. Which tarot deck do you want? Well, if there were anybody in front of you, they didn't put a comment down. So in order to get in line, they got to drop a comment. Okay. Hi, Giselle. Absolutely. You will be after Awakened Soul, and I can get you the crystal deck. I have all of them. So I have them listed down here, but I don't know if you can see that well on TikTok. I have the Memento Mori. I have my Jack Skellington. I have my Pot Tarot deck, of course. I've got my Supernatural Tarot deck. My Crow Tarot deck, my favorite right now. Thank you for all the gifts. Got my Cat Tarot, of course. I've got my regular standard deck. I have my newer crystal deck. All of those. So, got all of them all. Attempted murder. Crow Tarot it is. Caca! Caca! Ooh, ringing in my ears. Yes, a group of crows is called a murder. And when there's only one or two, like right here, it's an attempted murder.
I know you're trying to murder me. Let's just get it on with.
The Crow is my favorite tarot deck right now. It was a Christmas gift from my husband. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you. So this is for Awakened. Starting with your past, you have the Two of Wands reversed. This is a brand new tarot deck, so I am going to read out of the guidebook before I give my personal feelings on it.
Personal feelings.
Oh, you hush. Ooh, the High Priestess, our cover girl.
Let's get it, girl.
Look, cover girl. High Priestess. Ta-da. She's on the cover of the box. The High Priestess is all about that intuition. Woo! The future is the Six of Cups reversed. I think you might have gotten this one last time, but I don't remember. And then for the advice card, woo! Sidebar, the Emperor flew out, but I'm going to take the one that fell right up here. The Moon reversed for your advice card.
You want a sandwich?
If you're making one, I'm not going to say no, actually. Thank you. Look at that. My husband's making me a sandwich.
Yeah, her husband. Exactly what I should be doing.
Okay. I'm so sorry you're hurt, baby. Honey, honey, why don't you go sit down and I'll make the sandwich? Seriously. No, his back is hurt. Do you want a chair so you can sit down? All right. Okay. For the past, you have the Two of Wands. And it's reversed. I'll read both upright and reversed here. The crow holding the wands do so. Oops. I'll read it upright first. The crows holding the wands do so with the patience and balance. It takes skill and strength to maintain the world. When the wands come together, they create a spark that sets an idea in motion, one that has the power to create a path to success. These birds bring opportunities for travel as well as the need to make life-changing decisions. Each journey offers the possibility of new experiences. The Two of Wands urges you to get out of your comfort zone because destiny is waiting. When reversed, for your past, the Two of Wands is a message to look for areas in your life where you are reluctant to make a decision or cannot prioritize your goals. For the present, you have the High Priestess. Keywords: intuition, spirit guides, divine guidance, and magic. Element: water. The High Priestess takes the spark created by the magician and transforms the idea into a tangible reality. Like a shadow passing in the night, her energy is present and can be felt in the gut, but not always seen. Her intuitive power lies in the spiritual unconscious, allowing the High Priestess to soar back and forth through the veil, bringing with her divine knowledge. I lost my place. Perched on the moon. Oh, interesting, because the moon is your advice card. Perched on the moon and surrounded by the four suits, your connection with the High Priestess is active at this time and should be utilized. She comes ready to deliver answers you seek through the dreams and symbols. Pay attention. She is with you. I'll get better at the camera angles, I promise. Your future is the Six of Cups reversed. I'll read upright and reversed for context. The crow returns to the place of his youth in search of finding his inner fledgling. He stands in a field of cups, filling his heart with healing memories of a time that was less complicated. If you have been feeling overburdened with day-to-day responsibilities, the Six of Cups brings the message to take a break and remember a moment in time when you felt free to just enjoy life. Whether it is a trip to your hometown or maybe a favorite vacation spot, it's time to recharge your spirit. Reversed, the Six of Cups asks if you are clinging too much to the past and are unable to find joy in your present life. Aren't we all? Nothing, honey. Your advice is the moon card. The moon reversed. And again, read upright, then reversed. Okay. Trying to adjust this well so I can properly hold this card and read without fucking myself up here. I'm learning, right? Keywords: dreams and nightmares, the shadow self, subconscious deception. Element: water. In a dreamlike state, the crow rests on a branch, staring at the moon as it reflects a darker image of herself, her dark side. Below the crow, there is a pond, which represents the subconscious mind, with a caged raven symbolizing her wild side that she attempts to restrain. It is the part of herself that she tries to conceal because it evokes feelings of shame. The moon illuminates areas where we project our insecurities. In doing so, we fall victim to our own harmful powers that may have infiltrated the psyche. Sit by the light of the moon and travel inward to find areas where fear and anxiety have taken control. The moon asks, what are you concealing? Learning to recognize and accept all the parts of our being, even the components that may be considered weaknesses, is essential for being whole. The moon reversed could be a signal, the moon reversed could signal a time where you release yourself from the bondage of fear and see your life in a brighter, more positive light. It might also suggest a time of heightened psychic abilities. Lots of water, yes. Which is, okay. So starting with the past, you have the Two of Wands reversed. This really indicates a disagreement, right? to where the two sides that are supposed to be able to lean on each other are not. And as a result, there is no balance to the world. Your present is the high priestess. She represents that wisdom, and her element is water as well as the moon. And you have a lot of balance with your advice card and your present card because they both represent a feminine figure in the crow with the high priestess and her shadow on the moon, right? She's literally standing on the moon in the high priestess and is reflected on the moon here in, well, that named card. So there's a lot of balance, which I do appreciate here. I do think what this is suggesting is that you really need to tap into your intuitive side. And with this pointing out psychic abilities, I really want to suggest that might mean you're seeing your pattern recognition. You've seen this film before. You know what happens. You know what this looks like. You know where this is going. And you have the power to change the outcome as a result. If you stick to the same old patterns, you get the same old outcomes. Oh my God,
Do you need another Coke?
look at what my husband did. No, I'm all right, sweetheart. I'll go down and get the monitor here in a second. Look at what my husband did. And so this is suggesting that if you keep doing the same old thing, you're going to get the same old outcome. It's time to try something new.
Definition of insanity.
Past, present, advice, and future. That was for Awakened Soul on Substack. Next, I have Giselle on TikTok. And I will be right back. I have to go grab a baby monitor and scarf down a sandwich on my way. I'm going to mute myself and play some music in the meantime. I'm back. There we go. Sorry, I forgot I muted myself. I had to get the baby monitor. I'm back. Okay, here we go. So this is for Giselle. Do you still want the crystal or did you want the crow? There we go. Now you see my face. The music is fun, isn't it? I tried to pick a fun one. Crystal, you got it. I also have a new addition to my fortune telling tools. Yes, it works. Okay. There we go. Oh, excuse me. And again, I am live on Substack and TikTok. So if you are on either one, you can get in line for a tarot reading, free or paid. Free tarot readings include past, present, future, and advice cards. Paid tarot readings are more in depth and get more specific. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure these were nice and shuffled. I hadn't really used these much yet. So this is for Giselle on TikTok. Ooh, you have the Emperor reversed for your past. Typically, traditionally, the Emperor would represent a very strict patriarchal figure. This would be somebody who could even be abusive or at the very minimum, unreasonably strict. So it just kind of depends on the context. It could be a father figure, it could be a romantic partner, an ex-boyfriend. It's typically a male. It's typically male, although it does not have to be. For the present, ooh, so many cards. I'm going to take the one that fell on the floor. You have the star. The star for your present. She usually, again, very water friendly, very intuitive, but she is usually pointing the right direction. She's usually telling you which way is up, which way to go, how to balance between two worlds. For the future, oh, okay then. You have the Four of Cups. This is very celebratory. This is very exciting, good newsworthy. It could point to making a choice as well, an important decision. Oh, and your advice card is the Ace of Pentacles. Something positive being offered to you, recommended that you take it. Okay, all of these are upright except for your past, which is the Emperor. Got my guidebook. Again, I need to figure out like a good positioning here. Oop, went one too far. Okay, there we go. I can do it. There we go. The Emperor reversed. The Emperor sits on his heavy throne, clad in armor beneath his robes. He is grounded yet ready for action at all times. Reversed key meanings include inability to take action or defensive and reactive. The reversed Emperor in a reading can suggest a disconnection from personal power or an inability to take action. Let that bold, assertive, masculine energy flow so you can stand up for yourself or take control of the situation. This reversal can also indicate the presence of a toxic masculine energy, the abuse of power, defensiveness, or immature reactions that stem from fear and anger. Many women are leaving their MAGA husbands. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying that might represent somebody else too. Okay, the star is your present. Two back-to-back major arcana cards is not, taken me by surprise, really. There's a lot of powerful energy here. And considering everybody is getting a lot of major arcana energy, I feel like we're all experiencing a simultaneous shift in a way. Well, we're definitely experiencing a social and cultural one, that's for damn sure. The star lights the path to healing by pouring the light of the cosmos onto the earth. Upright key meanings include hope and healing. For Giselle, your present is a renewed sense of hope and healing brought on by the star card. It shows a woman kneeling on a riverbank with one foot in the water, symbolizing her connection to spirit in the earthly realm. Stars in the sky look down to guide her as she pours from two pitchers, one onto the land, the other into the water, referencing the unconscious, hope, renewal of faith, inspiration, and creativity flowing from a divine source. The star represents all that is possible when you allow healing energy to flow into your consciousness, leading to greater healing in both the physical body and spiritual self. Your future is the Four of Cups. This really feels decision-y to me, making a big decision, but taking your time to weigh all of your options. For Giselle, your future is the Four of Cups. Looking at the past will not show you your future. Opportunities are everywhere if you shift your gaze to see them. Upright key meanings include apathy and stagnation. If you have been hurt in the past, set some standards to protect yourself. As long as the other party does not meet your expectations, you will reject it outright. In this case, even if your soulmate appears, you will not recognize it. In this case, you will often draw this card. The wounds of the past still need to be healed, hence the star card. The situation may continue for some time. So this may be pointing to in the future, you do have something to look forward to. That's kind of how I'm seeing that cup at the top here. Is there something you want, but you feel blocked from it, even though it's being offered, right? You can't see it. And that might mean that this healing process that you're in with the stars is simply going to take a while. And that's a good thing, honestly. You can't expect healing to take place overnight. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles as your advice card. There we go. A prosperous new beginning is unfolding for you. Be open to receiving gifts from the divine. Upright key meanings include new beginnings and abundance. The Ace of Pentacles is a new start with everything necessary to ensure success. Take what you need and go to the world. I believe that you have planted seeds that can take root and sprout so that you can face any challenges in life. All right. So the way that I am The way that I am personally reading this for Giselle, we have your past. So again, that emperor, that toxic masculinity. The present is healing from that past. Whatever was harming you, whoever that was, whatever the case may be, you are in the process of finding who you are and who the type of person you have forgotten yourself to be, right? That is going to take a while. You are going to be in this healing journey for a bit, so don't rush it. Take your time, weigh your options, go through everything. It is okay to fill out and test out all of these cups first before you finally see what's meant for you. Even if you know you want it now, it doesn't mean it's out of reach forever. As a matter of fact, it's quite within reach once you see it for what it is. Once you set realistic goals about your healing journey, everything is so much more obtainable. At least that's how I've read it. I hope that makes sense. Giselle from TikTok, we've got past, present, future, and advice. Okay. I'm gonna leave it down for a minute. That way, ta-da, titties. Just kidding. But frankly, I just don't want to look at my own face. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget to drop a comment to get in line with a tarot reading. Absolutely. Let me know which tarot deck you'd like. I've got them all down here if you can see them. If not, it's my usual. It's my crystal, my Smith Rider-Waite, my pot tarot, my supernatural, memento mori, all the things. And yes, these will be reposted. I will be posting this live on Substack as soon as it renders. I may or may not go back and edit it, but at minimum, it will just be auto-posted as soon as it's done. So if you would like to revisit any part of this live stream, you can head over to Substack and follow me there. It will be posted. Kitty Cat Tarot, you got it. All right. Have a great night, Giselle. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy it. Don't forget to follow everywhere else since this particular app is under new management. I have updated my Linktree and it will be totally updated tonight with all of my profiles, including the ones that, are brand new, like Neptune. So, and I did go on Meta only so that way nobody else could take our tag of the What Up Witches user and post our content there. So I will not be posting like too much over there on Instagram and Facebook, but I have them. They exist. And it will be advertising fodder for the Substack, just like TikTok is right now. Because I don't do censorship bullshit. If you're gonna censor me, then you're just an advertisement. Whew. I am probably going to keep this short, so unless somebody else pops in, this may be my last tarot reading for the night. So starting with your past for Haven Vega, we have... that is the 9 of... I think that's the Wands. Yes, the 9 of Wands reversed. I haven't used this deck in a while. Bear with me. For your present... Ooh. Ha, Mr. Wigglebutt. We have the Knight of Wands. Wands seem to be your suit today. And for your future... Wow, you also have the Moon. Also reversed. That's interesting. That's suspicious. I had that for another person earlier. Your advice card that flew out there was the King of Swords reversed. Wow. Okay. So starting with your past, we have the 9 of Wands reversed. I wondered why I just did that, and then I realized I watched Freakier Friday, and one of the characters in it, it's like British. And my autism is tisming. All right, 9 of Wands reversed for your past. No matter how worn down you may already feel, it might be time for you to guard your own territory carefully. Reversed. There's no question that you're entirely comfortable where you are. However, that could be to the point of being unyielding, inflexible, and obstinate. Now's the time to try flexibility and a bit more openness. Let go of your control a bit before you get tangled up in it. Oh, thank God it was a cat and not a baby. Come here, Nala. Come here, Daddy. Cat tax. This is Nala. ASMR. Woo, okie dokies. I'm here. I'm back. Okay. Pretty much. Yeah, they said this is for you. Here's a cat. Okay, I read that one. Oh, right. I was gonna say, I think this may be a parental figure who was a little too wound up tight. Maybe they had a really hard time loosening the reins and giving you freedom when you needed it. And you are now in a position where you're revisiting that memory. You know, maybe you are in a position where you understand it better, or where the reverse, where you're like, what the fuck were they doing? This is insane. One of those two things may be true. Or it could potentially be that you felt restricted by yourself. That's also a possibility. Then you have your present, which is the Knight of Wands. You're being tempted to actually go after the thing you desire. So the Knight of Wands. Mr. Wigglebutt card. as I call it. Both gallant and a tad annoying, the Knight of Wands always believes he knows best, and with his energy and passion, he often does. You're being controlled by your impulsive nature. Those colorful ribbons in your line of vision are pretty hard to resist. There's nothing wrong with spontaneity, except when it affects your ability to follow through. Don't get bored halfway through the game and walk away. ADHD, ADHD. I do that shit all the time. Your future is the moon reversed. 1 second. The light from the kitchen was too glary. Now it's dark, but you know, I think that adds to the mood better. I like it darker. There we go. Moon. So for your future, the moon. At night, we do our best work. Dream, recharge, or run madly around the room, knocking things over. The moon waxes and wanes, as do fear, confusion, and unhappiness. If no moon shines tonight, remember that it will again soon, and the sun will rise in just a few hours. Hope is not lost. Never struggle with consistency. I struggle with consistency every single day. The King of Swords reversed. Again, very distracted by butterflies. Okay, there we go. I'm trying, folks. I'm trying not to get glares. The King of Swords is intellectual and analytical in the service of finding a solution. Clear communication is his strong suit. That doesn't mean he's beyond chasing a butterfly or two. Upside down, the King of Swords reflects a loss of self-control and mental discipline, which is leading to dysfunction and chaos. ADHD! Not to mention a complete lack of power. Not just sarcastic and critical, the king can be downright sadistic. This could be how you're treating yourself. Whoever this is influencing how you are talking about yourself to yourself, right? And you may be a little impulsive, but that does not mean that you are this completely incompetent person. That is this person speaking, not you. So it is time to take those thoughts out of your head, to start healing from the inside out, and remember that the sun does rise again the next day. The world continues to turn, the seasons change, life goes on. So for Haven Vega, we have your past. Oops. No, we don't. There we go. Past, present, future, and advice. Wait. Future and advice card. I am tired. I'm glad that brought some clarity. Okay. I don't think there is anybody else in line here, so I am going to go ahead and call it a night, folks. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's Monday Magical Tarot. Tomorrow I will be doing a little political tarot in addition to my free tarot stuff. So you can join me on Tuesday night for political tarot and some more free tarot as well. I will be either going live here again or at my witchy desk. I haven't decided yet. You guys let me know. You guys let me know what you think. Later, witches.